President Trump has signed an executive order banning U.S. companies from using equipment made by foreign firms that pose a national security risk. It's a sweeping order, targeting pretty much just one company, Huawei. The Chinese telecom giant is the world's second-largest smartphone manufacturer, and it's built the infrastructure underneath most mobile networks. And for years, it's been painted as one of the most duplicitous corporations on the planet, with accusations of intellectual property theft, corporate espionage, and good old-fashioned spying, purportedly on behalf of the Chinese government. So what do you do when America says you're evil? If you're Huawei, you take out a full-page ad in the Wall Street Journal, inviting reporters over for a week-long junket to prove just how cool and normal you are. It turns out, we were the only news organization that showed up. When you go to Huawei land, pretty much everything is owned by Huawei, including this high-end hotel, complete with walls of fine wine and kind of live music. The piano's playing itself. Cool. Huawei clearly wants us to know that it's a high-class organization with expensive tastes. Hey, I'm William. Nice to meet you. Oh, Emma's my sister's name. Wherever we go, more Huawei and PR people to just appear. Are we getting our own room? Wow, great. Wow, it looks very fancy. Do we eat? What's the protocol here?
Yeah, you're welcome to start.
Do you think if they subject us to 6 days of awkward silences, we might believe their products are safe?
You have to press it for a long time.
Yeah. It's on.
And it will turn green.
It was on already.
Sorry about that.
It's okay.
Anyway.
We're surrounded by PR people. Our adventure really begins at the Huawei Campus. So now we're on the Huawei train, which transports employees around this campus. I believe these trains are imported from Switzerland.
咱们3号地块跟4号地块呢，是8个园区已经入驻，有办公人员呢，大约是18000人。然后大家可以看一下咱们的左手边啊，这个角度是可以完整的看到 L 区海德堡。可以看一下下一站即将到达的是 H 区，捷克的克伦诺夫。
Everything here feels imported from somewhere. The buildings are full-scale knockoffs of castles and buildings from different European cities. It all costs more than $1.5 billion to build. When we got to places that would prove Huawei is, not a giant state-sponsored spy factory, things got a little less open and friendly.
So you have to put these on, and you also have to put 2 booties on.
Huawei has brought us here to Dongguan to see a smartphone factory, but we can't film inside. We saw the manufacturing process for Huawei's own phone, their P20 phone. According to Huawei, just in the space that we were in, it makes 80,000 phones a day. But even the stuff I saw that we weren't allowed to show on TV didn't clear up any of the big questions. If the company and its products are actually an extension of the Chinese surveillance state, or if Huawei steals intellectual property from its competitors. Which is why I was looking forward to our interview with Catherine Chen, the senior Huawei executive who issued the open invitation in the Wall Street Journal. Hi, so nice to meet you. Thanks for taking the time.
You look quite young.
Oh, a little bit,
You were born in 1997.
Yes, I was. How will Huawei convince the everyday American that their product is safe to use and that they can trust it?
所以我才写了一封公开的邀请信嘛，因为美国的消费者实在太多了，所以我希望通过媒体到华为来，有这样的机会来看一看，然后可以代表美国消费者来问任何的问题。
Does Huawei ever steal intellectual property?
华为是非常重视 保护知识产权的，因为这是一个高科技公司的，应该说是立身之本。
How does it make you feel when you hear the rhetoric from the US government when they imply that Huawei technology has a backdoor in it and that Chinese surveillance agencies could use that technology to spy on people around the world?
我觉得应该说，第一个反应是觉得非常吃惊的啊。这30年，我们华为保持了非常好的安全记录。那当然我们也会参加第三方公司的这个评价也是非常好的。所以我觉得美国政府的这个评价，我建议呢，应该基于事实来评价，不能基于偏见来评价一个公司。
So what do you think the real reason is for the US's resistance to Huawei?
我没有在过去的商业史上见过，所以我完全不知道这是为什么啊。
If the Communist Party has no influence over Huawei, what is the role of the party secretary of Huawei?
华为的那个党委是依据中国的法律要求，就是有3个党员以上的就要成立这样的组织，就是党组织，他们主要的目的就是说教育员工，就是身为共产党员就要努力工作。
Is anyone in a senior rank at Huawei a Communist Party member?
我没问过，我没有问过，我不知道他们谁是。
Really?
这肯定是真的，我没有想过要去问他们这个问题啊。
Are we set?
Got a strike now for the next guys.
Okay. Oh, and a note about all the interviews we did. Each time, random people showed up to stash a microphone nearby. And after our interview with Catherine Chen, we got a text from Huawei PR to clarify that, actually, the founder and president of the company is, in fact, a known member of the Communist Party. The coziness between Huawei and the Chinese government is what really worries American intelligence services. How a PR tour was ever going to dispel that is unclear. Maybe that's why we were the only ones who paid our way and showed up. But when it comes to just how much Huawei wants to blend in for American consumers,
Does it remind you of anything?
the resemblance was so, genius that I had to ask one of the Huawei PR reps about it. He was recovering from a long night of karaoke, so he may have struggled to see the similarities.
Chase.
Does this place remind you of an Apple store at all?
Apple, Microsoft, Samsung, I'm pretty sure everyone has very similar concepts in terms of the stores.
No, they're not.
No.
They're not exactly the same. With the same chairs
Interesting.
and employees wearing the same badges. There are some fundamental differences in those stores.
And the mic, interesting.
Yes.
I would disagree.
And that's the place Huawei finds itself. Reaching out, being friendly, but stuck in a disagreement that defies the obvious.